if you want to try and chrome something like this, it's already shiny. You have to base coat it first. You have to rough it up with, we use 1500 on something like this that's ready to go. You rough it up with 1500 or a gray Scuff pad.
Yeah.
And make sure you get it to where it's smooth. And sand off the orange peel and stuff so it comes out nice when you base coat it.
So you're going to degrease these with a normal degreaser, or you're going to go straight on with the PChromeing?
Yes, we'll use a salt and base wax and grease remover. Do them, and then I use Peachchrome's water-based wax and grease remover after that, just to make sure.
Yeah, we're going to degrease everything twice. We're going to use a solvent-based degreaser. Don't let it dry out. Just stay wet on the panel and then dry it with a lint-free cloth.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I got where you get your rubber gloves on, grab this puppy, come over here, stay away so you're not spraying the fumes, and then you can put it back and not touch it. How much thinner you add doesn't affect the end result.
Okay.
You know,
again, it's down to a sprayer's personal preference.
It's down to how you like it. Well, best way to mix this stuff: 2Ka, B. This is thinner. We use a scale just because it's more accurate than trying to guesstimate it with a stick with numbers on it, like a stick like this or something. It's harder to see it. Make sure you're right. So it doesn't really matter. They both go 1 to 1. I'm gonna probably do 100 grams of each. Step. After the wax grease, when you put the first coat of base coat on, I like to put a dry one on, because you'll see if you're going to get any reaction, like fish eyes or something. So put on a dry one.
So we call it a grip.
Yes, is that what you call it?
A grip
yes.
and a rip.
So if we put a grip coat on, just a light one. Wait 5 minutes. Come back, check it out. If it looks like it's not going to do anything strange, wet it up. You're done.
What's the pot life on the clear?
Not long. 30 minutes.
30 minutes.
And it won't harden, but it's thicker in 30.
So it's no different than a normal 2-pack clear.
Yeah.
30 minutes.
So you want this little product on there that you can get, save material, but have it lay out. So I set the trigger pull, I turn it all the way off, and I turn it out 1 full turn and 1/4, and then adjust my fan to where I'm happy with, the size that I'm spraying. But you want it breaks it up nice, just a little, takes a little longer to spray the parts, but you end up with a nicer result.
Okay.
That's it. That's plenty. Wet it, don't be afraid, wet it up nice. Yep. So it'll flow. The object is hammer it where it's like glass. You'll see if we base coat a part, I can show you, we'll base coat a part. If you go like that, it's in there. When you chrome it, your fingerprint will be through the chrome. Okay. It's that. If anything touches it, it's all done. If a fly craps on it, you're gonna see it.
Yeah.
Now I'm going to show you some common problems that people have. I'm going to explain how dry spray, or if it's not wet enough on your base coat, how it's gonna look and how to fix it. And if you go too wet, and there's a few different, we're going to display just on some plates. Where it's rough and you can see there, we tinted it so you can see the base coat. But where you want it to be where it's smooth as glass. You don't want it to be spotted and rough in any area. You want to keep putting the base coat on until it's as smooth as glass, as smooth as you can get it. Now I'm gonna show how wet to put it so you can get the layout nice and not run it. Maybe the water you guys got is good, but
I don't know. I need to.
what you'll do is you'll know, try it, and if you start seeing spotting, like water spots, looks like soapy marks or water spots, it's the water.
Okay.
Alright, this one I'm going to do half so I can show you guys. But you should be able to see it. See how I did that? You can watch the...
But this half, you gotta work it. See? Yeah. That's the part I torched, the part I didn't torch. You know, see where the water's falling away?
Yeah.
Now, if I chrome this, there'll be stains on every spot that does that. But the side I torched won't be. See that? And you can hide that. You can keep going, and it'll kind of go away. But in the end,
every place I torched, unless the base coat, you know, will come off the plate. But okay, now where it's not torched,
Oh man, wow. What a demonstration. Yeah.
the way you're going to want to do it on something like this is go from the bottom up, you know, like that, basically. Once it's wet like that, rinse it off. And if you don't rinse it good, that's when you can get staining and stuff too. And I'll show you, but see how that stayed, like it's staying slick. I don't know if I do one of these, let's try it. Oh, see how that's shrinking away?
Yeah.
Like you spray it, now, whoop, there it goes. That's staying wet. If that happens, start over with that. Until it stays wet like that. Now, rinse it. And blow it dry right away. See that black spot? And there's some more right there.
Yeah,
Those black spots are where I let it set. I let that set here and stay wet for a while, and then went over there and we played with that. You can't leave it set like that.
Well,
Top coat's the same thing as the base coat. One light one, let it dry to where it's not just tacky. You want it to be dry where it's dry. 5 to 15 minutes, depending on what the temperature is. In here, it's probably, I guess, 75 degrees or something. So that gives you guys an idea, and that's what it's been the whole time.